You are illusory. Read this. Research has shown that excessive caution leads to delusions that lead to mental complications. If it is not controlled in time, the mind goes astray at the slightest hint of illusion, and then the person tends to be cautious to such an extent that he does such actions even without wanting to, which is a problem not only for him but for the whole family. We also have a common perception that psychiatrists only treat the insane, and if a delusional person is advised to go to a psychiatrist, not only he, but also his family members, are unhappy. Although in reality, delusion is a psychological disease and it should be treated in time, it can be. But in this, the patient has to show full willpower. Let's discuss a few forms of illusions and their solutions. Wash your hands frequently. Keeping clean is a good habit. Especially keeping hands clean is very important, as we do all the work with the help of hands. But thinking that hands are not clean, even after washing hands repeatedly is a sign of delusion. It is better to control this habit in the beginning, otherwise it becomes a disease. Such people do not clean their hands with a towel after washing, because the towel gets dirty, and the hands get dirty again. Similarly, after washing the hands, the vessel that is touched is also washed. In their opinion, the dish must be dirty now. Before this stage comes, you should control yourself, and once you wash your hands, make sure you don't wash your hands again, only if you really need to wash them. Fear of the unseen. This type of delusion or fear begins in childhood and often affects the child's parents or close relatives. A child's loved ones play a very important role. They scare children by naming unseen things like ghosts, etc. Also scare children by making scary sounds of different animals. This thing gradually settles in the child's subconscious. Some people do not get rid of this fear even after reaching the age of puberty. Especially darkness, deserted places, cemeteries, etc. cause intense fear. Instead of scaring children, it is better to reward them so that they act out of joy rather than fear, self-talk, or word of mouth. If the habit becomes excessive, it makes a person almost insane. Often these people feel that they are alone and that they have a lot to say. But from whom? They don't understand that. Sometimes they shout so loudly that they are asked, "What did you just say?" So they immediately say no, because they think so under their intention and mumble without intention. It's important to trust what people think and what they have to say instead of leaving them alone. But keep one thing in mind, that such people want to waste your time in police station. For this purpose, there can be no better therapist than the family. Made himself ill for no reason. Whether we are doing physical work or mental energy is being wasted. A minor headache, swelling in the ankles, fatigue, or dizziness is not necessarily the result of the disease itself. It is also caused by general weakness. But some people begin to consider this small pain as a symptom of a major disease. They feel that many other diseases are chasing them. This delusion increases to such an extent that they actually become ill. The remedy is to not touch them in a sympathetic manner. Otherwise, they are always under the illusion that their illness is inexplicable. If the matter goes too far, it becomes very important to consult a psychologist, because this thing causes severe depression and the patient becomes paralyzed. Hide items. To protect valuable and rare items, keep them in a place where they are not likely to be stolen and carefully take them out to see if they are in good condition. This is a good habit, but some people get so obsessed with the illusion of stealing that they keep seeing these things over and over again, or if they have money, etc. The illusion becomes too much to lose peace of mind. Goes. There is a psychological problem that why waste other things when all other valuable things are in their place. There is no problem in checking your item after 10 days. We go through different events every day. Scary events that have lasting effects and feelings are places or scenes that create the illusion of an unpleasant event, like refraining from riding a horse if someone dies in a terrible accident, swearing not to eat beans if fish poison gets stuck in the throat. It is better to take precautions to avoid such incidents than to go home in an illusion. It is better to avoid them for a while. But when the effects of the incident fade from the mind, shake off the illusion and start using these items again with confidence and caution. In order to get rid of delusion, it is necessary to stay away from shirk and try to avoid it. Dispel your illusions with the power of your will. If it is not possible to see this happening, then it is important to consult a psychologist, because it is as impossible to live a normal life as it is in an illusory.